Welcome back to the Career Development video series. In this video, we will be discussing the course project. You will take the topic you created in course project 1, the one that you came up with in the brainstorming assignment. One note though, please make sure that I have graded the brainstorming paper in course project 1 before you proceed to the project, just in case I don't think the topic you chose will work or we'll have enough information. I'd hate for you to do all that work and then find out that I told you to change the topic. So please double check that. In course project 2, you are going to create an outline for you to start writing your 5-page paper. So how do I write this outline? Well, you're in luck because a template has been provided for you so that you can get started. So we are going to go first, and I'm going to show you the assignment directions first. Again, this is course project 2, the outline fit part. It says your outline should show the flow or order of topics that you plan to include in your paper. Please use the outline example in the Writing Center under Writing Templates in the e-resources as your guide to ensure you are submitting your outline in the correct format. Spending time on the outline really makes writing the paper much easier. Consider it a roadmap, as I guess per se, where you start with the first paragraph and you take the supporting details, then your next main detail, and then your supporting details. Now, to locate this, you can do it two ways. You can go to the Writing Center. You can then, once you click on that, you'll come here and you'll click Outline Template. That's one way. The other way, which I've kind of helped you out a little bit, is you can go into the Instructor Announcements and click Outline Template for Course Project 2. If you click on that, it's already been done for you. You can download it. I actually already did, and it's right here for you. So what you can do in this one is label this the Running Head Outline. You can make sure you change your name, Joe Student. This is the outline, and it's going to be due on March 16th. So you want to make sure you put this information into your cover page. And what I have done is I have copy and pasted the outline template for you. Change this real quick. So that all you have to do is just scroll down, and here you go. Now in the outline, you will see it says Outline Template. The title of your topic goes here. So we're going to erase this, and my topic is going to be time management. And in the introduction, an introduction is getting your reader introduced to your topic. Now this is where you want to capture your audience with something, some type of open sentence that'll attract them and say, oh, this sounds really interesting. I want to read this. You'll then talk a little bit about what you're going to talk about in your paper. When it comes to an introduction, you can write a story, you can write some facts, you could give a fact or two, but you want to get your audience interested in what you have to write. That's the point of the introduction. So that's the first thing that you need to have in your outline. Now, the topic that they had chosen for the example was, I believe, foods of Italy, so you can kind of see what they're doing here. So in the body of my paper, this would be the next part of the paper, I have A, B, C. You could have A, B, C, D, E. You could have A, B, C, D, E, F. You know, it's up to you how many paragraphs you are going to have or topics that you will have within this outline. So you can see the 3 topics they chose were pasta, pizza, meat, and fish. Now you could take and you can make this just meat and then have fish as another topic, or you can keep them together. And then you'll notice that underneath each of the main idea are little supporting ideas. And what this is doing is telling you that in this paragraph of pasta, make sure I talk about noodles, ravioli, and cannoli. So that's pretty much the idea for the outline. It's a roadmap. It's letting you know what you're placing within each paragraph. And each letter is a paragraph. So if you had 4 letters, that would be 4 paragraphs. If you had 5, 6, depending on what you want to write about will depend on how many paragraphs you have. Once you get all this information provided, you will then go down below and you will go to part 3 and you will add the conclusion. This is about a 1 to 2 paragraph summary of the subtopics and points that you made in the body of the paper. You want to end your paper with something that's going to wow the audience. But you also want to remember that you are only summing up the paper. So you do not want to add any new information into the conclusion. If you do that, you're going to leave your audience hanging, and for some people, they don't want that. They want a nice conclusion in their paper. So that part is what you'll do for your conclusion. Now there's a second part to the course project, and we're going to go back to the directions now. And we're going to look at the second part, and that is the reference part. It says reference page. Your reference page should be completed in a Word document that lists at least 4 references in APA format for sources that you plan to use in your paper. It does not have to be your final list, just intended to get you started, and it's not set in stone. But please remember to use scholarly sources, which do not include Wikipedia. And if you're wondering why Wikipedia is not allowed, is because in Wikipedia you can edit the information. So if I edit it, I don't really know if the information is reliable. So what is APA style? Where am I going to learn that at? Well, that's another easy one. If you go back out into the course, click on instructor announcements or go up to latest news, you will see APA style information announcement. This announcement talks all about APA style. Now I will have another video that will actually go through the steps to writing an actual reference page, and I'll be making that later on in the week for you to view. But this is a good start so that you have an idea. I give a couple notes. I give a YouTube video, a few websites, and one really, really good website, which is called citationmachine.net. This actually helps you format the reference page, so that you don't have to try and remember all the little formatting techniques. There's also an attachment that you can view that has some more information about APA style. Well, this pretty much sums up the outline or the course project for lesson 2. If you have any questions at all about writing your outline, you can get in touch with me through Moodle Message, Skype, my cell phone, and Facebook.